Good morning, dear students. How are you? I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I would like to discuss about English first paper for the students of class 9. I am Mr. Anisur Rahman, assistant teacher, Folia High School, assistant teacher in English, Folia High School, Ullapara, Sirajganj. Dear students, have you passed the corona time? It is very difficult time. As we are passing very difficult time, so we are not able to arrange the as usual classroom system. So in this case, we have to need to arrange online class. If you follow our online class, you will be benefited. And I will give you advices to follow our online class every day. And practice at your home what I teach you in the online class. Practice every day at your home. And of course, in this difficult time, if you want to pass very healthy way, if you want to pass very strength way, of course you have to need to maintain some health tips, such as without any causes you should not go outside from your home without mask, and of course you will be remove the queue of the public. Okay, dear students, I would like to discuss with you about the English first paper, the unit 6, lesson 1. Here is we will find a topics, our neighbors. Do you know who is our neighbors? Can anybody give the definition of our neighbors? Yes, our neighbors, the person who live nearby our house. This person we can say that our neighbor. But there are some neighboring countries also, such as India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, also our neighboring countries. But today I will discuss with you about our neighboring countries. Our neighboring countries is the Nepal. Our discussion subject, today's our discussion subject, the Nepal is the land of Everest. It's our discussion subject. Dear students, open your book and look at the picture. There are several pictures in your textbook. You will find a pictures. Here is some snows, and white snows are, and it look like a hill. It is the Mount Everest, the world largest hill, which is situated at Nepal, and it is very significant sign of Nepal. So we will discuss about the Nepal, the population, the educational percentage, the biography, etc. Dear students, I would like to give you, firstly I would like to give you new words or vocabulary, because without vocabulary or new word, you will not be able to understand this passage, which is was written on the basis of the Nepal. So I would like to give you some new word on the board, and along with I will give you the parts of speech, synonym, antonym also. Dear students, now I will discuss with you about vocabulary or new word. Vocabulary or new word, our neighbor Nepal, the land of Everest. This passage, there are several new words. We have to know about the new words before start the silent reading. So I would like to give you some word on the board. Please look at the board. Here is charming. It's adjective. Charming is the this word is adjective, which is the modifier, which is modify any noun or pronoun in the sentences. In this case, we can say that the charming is adjective. The characteristics of adjective to modify any noun or pronoun, and the meaning of the charming is very pleasant or attractive. R-A-C-T-I-V-E, attractive, very pleasant or attractive. The meaning of charming is very pleasant or attractive. And synonym also delightful. Synonym also delightful, and antonym repellent. Antonym is also repellent. Then kingdom, it's also noun. Kingdom, it indicates any name. Kingdom, it indicates any name in the sentences. So we can say this word is noun. It is noun, and the meaning of the noun kingdom is a country, state, or a territory ruled by a king or a queen. That's called kingdom. A country, state, or territory ruled by a king or a queen, that's called kingdom. I think that you are understand what I say. Now, the synonym of the kingdom is a realm, R-E-A-L-M. It also synonym. There is no any antonym. This word. Influence. It also verb. Influence. It also verb. This word plays vital role to express action in any sentence. As a result, we call this verb is a we call this word as a verb, and the meaning of this word is to have an effect on the way that somebody behaves or thinks. The meaning of influence, to have an effect on the way that somebody behaves or thinks. That means influence, and its synonym also effect, but there is no any antonym. Dear students, now I will discuss with you about the grammatical form. Which grammatical form are followed to write down the passage of our neighboring countries, Nepal, the land of Everest. So, dear students, be careful and try to understand what I teach you, and try to practice at your home. Otherwise, if you don't follow the grammatical rule, particular grammatical rule to write down the answer, you will not be able to get good marks. So remember, it is a important, and not only important but also a very important task. Okay, now I will discuss with you grammar focus. Dear students, Nepal, the lands of Everest. This passage is write down the following the several grammatical forms, such as use of present indefinite tense. Majority time we can find that present indefinite tense, such as subject, verbs on, object, then extension. Several places we see that present indefinite tense is active form use, and several places we see that present indefinite tense used by the passive form. I mean voice, active voice, passive voice also. Several times we follow that the degree, superlative degree is followed to write down this passage. So when you will write the answers in your answer script, of course you should have to follow the two grammatical items, such as when you will write down the answer script in the answer script, to follow the present indefinite tense, I mean which is followed by to write down the Nepal, the land of Everest. And secondly, you should have to need to maintain the degree, such as use of superlative degrees. Here is here is a structure of superlative degrees. First is subject, then verb, then one of the, then superlative form. I mean adjective turn into superlative form. If as adjective will remain if adjective will remain the base form, this time of course you turn it into superlative form. Then objects plural form, then extension. Here is an example. Nepal is one of the, here is the verb, is also verb. Nepal is subject. Nepal is one of the most charming. Charming is the base form of adjective, and most charming, it is the superlative form of adjective. And then object, country is a singular, so the plural form of country is countries. Here is Nepal is one of the most charming countries. Then extension, in Asia. That's fine. The superlative degree also followed to write down this passage, and present indefinite tense, both active or passive forms. So remember, to write down the answer script, to write down the answer on the answer script, you should have to follow the two grammatical forms, such as superlative degrees and present indefinite tense, active or passive form. Dear students, I would like to allow you 10 minutes to silent reading this passage. After reading, I will give you homework. Dear students, please read this passage silently at your home, 10 minutes. Dear students, I think that you have finished to silent reading, and I would like to give you home task. Here is, write a paragraph on the basis of Nepal, the land of Everest, in 150 words. It will write down in your khatas, and when our real classroom will run, this time I will assess it, and if you feel any difficulties, I will help you. Dear students, till then, Allah Hafiz. Bye bye. See you again next online class.